Hey there, it's Julie Broad with Revenue.com, and today I want to address a serious subject. It's a subject that's been coming up more and more lately, mostly because I wrote an article for Canadian Real Estate Magazine about real estate investing in relationships, and I spoke at the Canadian Real Estate Magazine Investor Forum and some other real estate clubs, sharing the story that Dave and I, when we were early investors, we broke up for over a year, and with the stress of all of our mistakes that we had made and the properties that we had bought that we didn't necessarily agree on that were causing us problems, we found it really hard to reconcile as we were dealing with all of this other stress. And so I've had some emails from people, and some people come up to me and ask questions about, you know, my spouse and I can't agree about this, or you know, just various relationship issues that, you know, have real estate underneath it. And then I got this really personal email from someone I met at the Investor Forum about how he and his wife are fighting about single family versus multifamily to the point where he feels they disagree so much that they might take a break in their relationship. And he was asking, you know, what's right, single family versus multifamily, and you know, was asking for my opinion on a lot of things. And I just thought, whoa, I need to talk about this. And I think the best way to address it is to tell you a different story, which is about my friend who bought a brand new flat screen HD television, and he was so excited about it, but his wife totally freaked out. She totally lost it on him about this TV, about the money he'd spent, about how she couldn't watch her favorite shows because they looked funny in HD when they weren't in HD, you know, just all this stuff. And he was telling me this story, and I said, you know, is she pregnant? Because it sounded really hormonal. And when he said no, I said, okay, well, the problem's not the TV. You know that, right? And, you know, I'll leave his story out of this. My point is to say that real estate is not the problem. If you're fighting about multifamily versus single family as your strategy, real estate's not the problem. And the problem isn't your spouse's opinion about that either. It's a lot for me to get into, and I'm really not the person to go to this subject. It's, you know, if I have issues with this kind of stuff, it's what I know from my experience is it's my problem. It's something inside of me, my own garbage that I'm bringing to the relationship that's causing this fight, that I'm not able to open up and have a good conversation versus a fight about this kind of stuff. And, you know, I think if this is your issue, if you want to address it, I highly recommend you speak with or try and attend an event by Philip McKernan. He is fantastic at getting to the heart of issues, and, you know, whether he intended to or not, he kind of specializes in working with real estate investors, because we tend to have quite a bit of garbage around us for some reason. So all I'm trying to say is if you are experiencing issues in your relationship and your real estate investing, or you're trying to real estate invest and you're not able to agree with your partner or your spouse, first of all, real estate's not the problem. Second of all, it's not the fault of something else. It's not, you know, something else out there that's causing this issue. The issue is inside of your relationship and inside of you. So you got to sort that stuff out before you can worry about anything else. Because it doesn't matter if I tell you single family is better than multifamily or multifamily is better than single family. That's not the problem. So there you go. It's a pretty big subject to cover in a short video, but I really wanted to address it because I'm getting more and more emails about this issue. So my advice, check out Philip McKernan. It's philipmckernan.com.